People want to enjoy their golden years at home, but caring for an aging parent or family member can be a full-time job for the whole family. Keeping up with the doctor's appointments, medication, and household chores can tarnish those golden years. Our next guests say a caregiver can help everyone feel more comfortable with loved ones staying at home. Joining us to explain, welcome Hayley, Sheeks, and Courtney Haselden with SYNERGY HomeCare. Hello there.
Hi.
Before you think, am I seeing double? You are seeing double because, yes, they are twins, and this is a family business here. This is one of those things that we're paying much more attention to now because we have that baby boomer population that is now aging. And I guess the conventional wisdom is if they can do that in their own familiar home, it's better for everyone involved.
Absolutely. Staying at home, you can recover better, and you have a better quality of life, especially if you just need a little bit of help with activities of daily living.
Yeah, even cost. I mean, my parents are in their 90s. They own their own home, so instead of paying to be in another facility, they can kind of live out those golden years at home in a house they've already got paid for.
Certainly.
Okay. The biggest thing and concern that people have, of course, when they have someone come into the home to help is that person trustworthy? You do that work.
That is our legwork. We do background checks. They are W-2 employees, so they're not contract. They all come in with 1 year, at least 1 year of experience. We do a lot of legwork and reference check on our caregivers.
Yeah, and so a lot of times people might say, oh, I have a family member who could, that can cause problems too.
Absolutely. You want to keep that family dynamic. So bringing in an outside caregiver kind of eliminates that stress of playing dual roles as a family member and a caregiver.
Because for that outside caregiver, that is their calling, that is their job that they willingly do, as opposed to a family member that sometimes can feel like a burden, and then the person they're helping doesn't want to feel like they're a burden. Let's talk about some of the services you do, and it can be as simple as companionship.
Absolutely. That's a really... It seems like a small task, but companionship really, it helps the overall emotional well-being of individuals and really creates a better quality of life. So it can't be understated. That's a great service. We've
even seen at times when there are Meals on Wheels programs, they'll say sometimes we realize they didn't really want the meal, they just wanted someone to come and say hello.
Right.
And so in this case, they can have that friend. Personal care, we oftentimes talk about on this show that the bathroom can be the most dangerous place for someone who's got some mobility issues. And so bathing and bathroom use, those types of things you can help take care of.
Yes, ma'am. Just standby assistance alone is a huge part of our service, but getting them in and out of the shower, it really kind of eliminates that fall risk.
Yeah, and then medication reminders, getting in and out of bed, doctor's appointments, and then the errands. That's the other thing. A lot of times they might not be able to drive still, but they have places they want to go.
That's right. Yeah. Transportation assistance to doctor's appointments, so family members may not have to take off work for that. Saves a lot of time.
And the difference with you all, we mentioned one of the things that you do the work for us, but you're the only non-medical home care company with proprietary care. What does that mean?
Our care team approach, coordinated and responsive engagement. We really strive to be a solutions provider. And be a resource to our community. So we partner with various different organizations like the ALS Association or Alzheimer's Association.
Because speaking of, we're talking about older folks, but with some mobility or some other issues, but you also have help with other people with special needs, cancer treatment and recovery care,
yes, ma'am.
Folks who are dealing with Parkinson's, at-home stroke rehabilitation, so you're there to be with that person. And you mentioned, Alzheimer's and dementia care as well, because again, those people need to be watched sometimes 24 hours a day.
24/7.
And so you mentioned ALS, and a lot of us became familiar with that when we saw that ice bucket challenge, right? We have with us today Paulette Bennett, the care service manager for the ALS Association in Houston and East Texas. Hello there.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
All right. So through that ice bucket challenge that I just mentioned, a lot of us heard about this thing called ALS. Some of us were already familiar with it, but what does that ailment do, and why is something like SYNERGY so important?
Oh, something like the Ice Bucket Challenge, it was just incredible. I mean, we've done everything to try to make awareness for ALS, and who would have thought a bucket of ice water would have done it?
Yeah, whatever it takes, right?
And thank you personally for participating in that also.
Cold,
I saw it. I saw it. But places like SYNERGY help. I mean, we have a lot, like you said, it's younger people also, and we have a lot of younger people that a person may get ALS and they're not able to work, and so, their spouse is having to work, and they can't be there to take care of them, and they need someone there to be able to care for them while the spouse works. Just one of them need to.
There's a walk coming up.
Yes, there is.
Tell us about that.
Following Saturday, October the 11th, is our Houston walk, and then we also have one in the Woodlands on November 1st.
Okay, and so let me just wrap up with saying that anytime somebody might be incapacitated, just needs something, as we said, as simple as companionship, to running your errands, to just being there as a safety net, you all can take care of that.
We sure can. All you have to do is give us a call, and we have 7 Houston office locations. We're all 24/7.
Yeah, and you keep in contact with family members, let them know what's going on. To learn more about Synergy Home Care, you can call 844-7-WE-CARE, 844-7-WE-CARE, or visit SYNERGYHomeCare.com to book a free, no-obligation consultation so they can let you know how they can help your loved one. Well, last year when voters struck down a proposal to turn the